Interesting times. to administer Umberlee's justice. Instead, you conspire with the abomination. He who sickened the harbor with blood so black the sea itself chokes.
Gods, they're nuts. You have to help me.
Step out of the way. Protect him, and Umberlee will swallow you whole.
What? Mate, you've got to be kidding.
Come quietly. The Sea Queen will judge you.
I surrender, all right. You wouldn't hurt a harmless man, right? And you. Thanks for nothing, prick.
It's over! It's finally over! We're safe!
I'm a bit busy at the moment. We'll talk later.
Road ahead. I can't think. You saved us! We were kept hostage to control our families and the Steel Watch Foundry, to keep them building Gortash's death machines. They have no reason to obey Gortash anymore. If they rebel, Gond smile.
Oak Father, watch over your servant. Sharp as ever.
What to do?
My sincerest thanks, friend. I don't know what possessed you to find us in that place, but I am surely glad you did.
Oh, that was amazing! Like one of them old hero stories. Thank you. What they were doing with us was horrid. Thank you for saving me.
Still hurts, but thank you.
You were so heroic. My word. I can't wait to tell Squav what happened. Gods, I hope he's all right.
My lady, your act of valor will go down in Gondian history!
Bloody hells! I was a goner for sure! Thank you.
According to the label, this urn is filled with G-cube lubricant. How many gelatinous cubes would have to be rendered down into slippery salve to fill an urn this size? According to the label, this urn is filled with G-cube lubricant. How many gelatinous cubes would have to be rendered down into slippery salve to fill an urn this size?
about the horrible present of Baldur's Gate. City of pride and chaos.
My God! Is that Fitz?
And find how anti-Baldur's charms
An intruder! These people are under my protection. I'll not let you harm them. Hearken to my words, wicked creature. Return to the pit of evil from whence you came.
Don't listen. Who knows what spells it weaves around us? Quickly, cleric.
Helm, protector of all, grant me the power to ignite this creature's flesh and burn its bones to ash. Begone, monster. Your hag mother holds no power here.
Wait! Cled smells no lie.
Then you speak truth. You fought a hag before. At ease, everyone. We may have found ourselves an ally. Forgive the paranoia. We're being hunted by a vile and wicked hag. We feared you, her minion. She's already hexed one of us, and any of us could be next. Not necessarily. You see, all of us here have fallen victim to a hag's vicious ways. But instead of succumbing to despair, we rose above it, thanks to Mayrina, our leader. Together, we've been helping others who've suffered at the claws of a hag. Only, Mayrina's been hexed by the very hag who now hunts us. You're the one that saved her. The one that ventured to the depths of Ethel's lair. I can hardly believe it. You look so... normal. By Helm, perhaps there is hope. If anyone can help Mayrina, it's you. She's upstairs. But be warned. She's not as you remember her.
Mayrina blinks in rapid succession, clearly trying to tell you something.
What a strange looking.
Damn it! Listen.
What a strange looking doll.
What a strange looking doll.
You removed my hex. I wanted to play a little longer. Auntie likes her toys broken. She's not going to be happy I had to get my hands dirty. They want to hurt Auntie. They have the book. I will die before I let anyone touch a hair on her head. The others I will leave to rot in this house. But you, I will gift Auntie your corpse wrapped in your own intestines.
Time to push my luck again. Death won't take me. Treacherous prick!
Speak to me.
Action, not reaction. That lying, thieving, scaly little shit! Thanks for knifing the bastard. That makes twice you've saved me. I'm starting to think you're my guardian angel. You too. I've come a long way since we last met. Decided I was sick and tired of feeling stupid, helpless. So I decided I wasn't going to be a victim anymore. This group is made of survivors. People like me who've been hurt by hags. I brought them together to fight back. We tracked a hag to the city, but lost her trail. Right after she snatched a little girl. None. Her mother has no idea of what she's up against. Poor woman thinks the Fist will be able to help her. The moment I started investigating the missing girl, I felt the hag's eye on me. Next thing, I was sprouting wool and bleating up a storm. That's her! And she vanished in the maid. That sounds like a lead. We'll do what we can to find the girl, but our chances are a lot higher with you on our side. Check the safe in the back. I've done my homework on hags since we last tangled with Ethel. Take whatever you need. I know it by heart anyway.
Looking ahead.
Oakfather's blessings.
Blacket's will be done. Eager for battle.
Defender of the people.
Let's move.
Keep us from the hag's gaze, vigilant. I beg of you.
Careful, Connor. Stay close.
But moaning isn't helping anyone.
Don't give me trouble now.
Good to get it off your chest. Anyway, we just going to let what's his name and his toy soldiers take over the whole city?
He's not gone that far. Not even close. And if you keep talking the way you're talking, the fists will start breaking heads.
You do well to buy a sharpish.
Cultists took control of my fiancé. Have you got anything I can use to bring him back?
That would be the mind restore.
Find yourself a stage, why don't you? Always bloody drama with you.
Drama? This is sense. Half the crew are dead on their feet, while the others are ready.
Keep us from the hag's gaze, vigilant. I beg of you.
I know, Connor, but just a little longer, all right? Hag first, and then we'll find a way to fix you. I promise, so just hang on.
Flooding in here, driving down our wages even more.
Well, no. Wouldn't want that.
Flim's cobblers walk in a pauper, strut out a duke.
Cultists took control of my...
Ah, sir, be very welcome to the family home of the soon-sworn Archduke Enver Gortash. We're celebrating our dear son's magnificent achievement with a special run of leather-soled shoes. Help me! Dear gods, help me!
Your tadpole squirms. These people are infected with the parasite, but something is off. You search her mind, but the psionic forces that control her are different, split somehow. Your own consciousness slips into the gap.
Help me! Gods, help me! Enver's ruined my mind. He's taken my body. I should have slammed the door in his face, but I let him in and he rammed some kind of worm in our eyes. I'm here, but I can't speak. I can't act. I'm trapped. You can't leave me like this. You can't leave me in this hell. He said he wanted to make us powerless. Still bitter after all these years, but we did what was best for him, for all of us. We had debts, world-ending debts, trying to keep this cursed shop afloat. Dangerous lenders who said they'd bury us all if we didn't. Then a warlock offered us a pretty penny for Enver's service. He was a smart boy. Too smart. It was give him up, and all of us live or refuse and die. What choice did we have? We got good coin for him. Closed our debts and all of us kept our lives. Enver included. You may disagree, Enver did, but we don't deserve this torment. You're the first person who's heard the real me in months. There has to be another way. I deserve to live again. I deserve my own life. There has to be. I can't live like this. I'm trapped. Trapped. Wait.
Your tadpole lashes and recoils. The connection is broken.
Come again soon.
What's that? Be very welcome to Flim's Cobbler's humble family home of our... He may not have followed in his old man's shoe steps, but archdukes not...
You focus on the source of the power, but it is quiet and still. It needs to rest.
Nothing. It's as though the inner workings of his mind have been wiped clean.
Goodness, what? You've got the wrong family. Enver's nothing untoward about it, I assure you. Finest lad.
They're Gortash fans.
Do that, please.
Flower and bloom as I know you can.
There's magic here.
Not to mention the
But it's of a rancid, impure form. Nothing.
Set into the mansion's faded exterior, you see the faintest outline of a door. An entrance designed to provide the utmost discretion. The door pulses with a heavy, melancholic magic. Whatever lies behind it concerns the living and the dead. You sense it waits for the right words. It requires permission to open. Whatever this door is waiting to hear, it is not the name of some ancient tableware. Nothing responds within. It is silent as the grave. The door does not stir. It will not. Lord Gortash's name opens many doors, but it does.
Father always shooed me away from this place. Wait.
Whatever lies behind the door, it guards such secrets closely. It will not.
I will cure you of your pestilence. You have my word.
The book is locked tight with no visible keyhole, only an oval recess in the cover's mouth. Pull is irresistible. You feel changed, bettered for having opened it. Suddenly, you are capable of anything. Felling mountains, darkening suns, conversing with the dead. Glyphs shift gently before your eyes. Words slip into your mind, onto your lips, forming words you don't understand. And something is trying to reply. The symbols dart beneath your eyes, warping and twisting. Your head throbs, but you almost understand. The world around you is gone. You can only see those glyphs. Only you feel claws moving in the shadows. They pull at you, dragging you closer. The glyphs scream, branding your mind with strange runes. You see time rewritten, fate undone, your future thrumming with power. You struggle to cling to scraps of what you know. Powerful necromancy, you're sure. But it darts away, leaving only hell's screams. The book snaps closed. You've seen too much. What profane knowledge is now seared inside of you you should never have known. Set into the mansion's faded exterior, you see the faintest out. Nothing responds within. It is Set into the mansion's faded exterior, you see the faintest.
You do not have an appointment. Yet you are. Yes. You are drawn to me. A wanderer bearing the scent of death. You are familiar with the necromancy of Fae. I have heard the spirits whisper its name. Few books have the power to send a shiver through the living and the dead. Tell me, what did you make of its contents? Such a book is for those who make only the shallowest ripples in death's dark pools. I inhabit the depths. Clearly, these are not waters you know how to swim in. I would hate to be the one who helps you drown. Perhaps one day the book will reveal its secrets to you. Until then, they're best left between its covers. Unless you have any other business with me, I suggest you return to the domain of the living. Yes. My spirits stir. They think you might be capable. Very well. You may help me with a small matter. I have an assistant, Thrumbo. He has not gone far, but given the sensitivity of his nature, I would prefer that he is not free to roam the city. Return Thrumbo's body to me, and I will see that you are suitably compensated. Then, 3 others escaped with him, though they lack even Thrumbo's modicum of intelligence. They can no doubt point you in his direction. Spirits! Mr. Carrion calls on you. Come forth. Listen. Obey. They are here. Yes. They know of the necromancy of Fae. They fear it. They do not want its power. Death. The Stir Clan. The gate. The book must remain sealed. It seems that if you want to unlock the mysteries of the necromancy, you must find the Tharkiet Codex. A simple ask for such a potent prize. I see you are gifted with the courage to stare into death's darkest corners, but not the intelligence to understand it. There is a place. Sorcerous Sundries. It is the closest to a necromantic emporium this city has to... If a copy of the Tharkiet Codex has entered this city, it will rest on their shelves. Be warned. Now, unless you have any further business with me, I always have items of interest to those of a curious disposition.
The book radiates power, but the words you read in the Codex echo in your mind, guiding your eyes safely across the page. The once indecipherable glyphs now feel dangerously familiar, promising unholy power to those who can take it. As you pass the strange glyphs, you can feel the book resisting. Ghostly voices whisper at you from the dark, probing and fighting your mind. But your will is iron, and you brush past these shades of the past, devouring every secret the book has to offer. You see now life and death are malleable as clay, to be bent and reshaped by your will. By your power. But as you close the book, a nagging doubt whispers in your mind. What consequences will there be for calling the dead from their rest?
I have need of you.
My compulsion, Spectre!
Strange tidings.
Awaken, little one. Flower and bloom as I know you can.
The broadsheet's gone to pot ever since I left.
For now, you'd think something like this would be below her.
Nothing's below her. Not if she thinks she's undercut.
Property of Vonane. Do not disturb. Tempers are rising. It's clear not everything you find is at your disposal.
Maybe I need more pockets.
Property in constant use. Gathering strictly prohibited. Best keep your hands to yourself.
I just want a little luck.
I grow tired of these false faces. Every corner we turn, another. And now it is my face they use to turn Minsk against us. I am sorry, but it is some defect of the mind, I think. To stubbornly insist you are following the light, even as you blunder through the darkness. Or perhaps the defect. When I left Minsk to this fate, I believed I had no choice. I believe it still. We were ignorant of our enemy, unarmed against the cult. I made the right decision, but I do not like how easily I made it. Minsk would have never left me behind, no matter what happened. That is his problem entire. The past century left Minsk unchanged. And so he believes the world has never changed, that I have not. You saw the fool. Hanging on the doppelgangers, every word for no other reason than it wears my face. No. But snotting into my sleeve while there is still work to come, men. We need a lead on where these shapeshifters have fled to.
There's a trap. Trap. Be cautious.
Breeds madness.
Can't give up now.
coins to feed my son. He's sick and likely to die.
An entire edition dedicated to one lord and his metal voice.
An act of vandalism has taken place. You might want to clear up this particular mess. You've been given the... An act of vandalism has taken place. You might want to clear up this particular mess. You quickly clear things up.
The city is full of criminals. We can't let them get on. Fine. We'll just stand here and
in this part of town.
I wouldn't say I'm certain, just...
We're lost, aren't we?
That corpse is huge. And is that a burning heart?
The arm of a clown. Some madman has a sense of whimsy.
Let's have a look.
Remember which way we came?
Left, left, right. Down the stairs, and... oh, was it up the stairs?
I'm going to ask for directions.
No, no, you mustn't. The city is full of criminals. We can't let them know we're vulnerable.
You're certain Figaro's is in this part of town?
I wouldn't say I'm certain, just optimistic.
We're lost, aren't we?
Why don't we just retrace ourselves?
Do you know how hard it was to get those cabbages?
This is Joel's house. No letters, no clerics, no herb sellers, no potion peddlers, and no steel watch.
Everyone has to contribute, my darling. We all have to take care of each other. Once the washing is finished, you can play.
This is Joel's house. No letters, no clerics, no herb sellers, no potion peddlers, and no steel watch.
With a flick of the wrist.
One day we will. But not yet. What were you playing at running away?
Don't want to do chores anymore.
So you just disappeared? Do you know how worried I was?
And what will happen to those who oppose us?
Just be ready to leave when
Mistra's likeness. It's been some time since I stood before her in a place like this.
Greetings, child of faith. Be welcome. You have come far, I perceive. Of course, my child. Within limits. Behold my wares.
You see an altar dedicated to Mistra. Your offering is accepted, but more evidence of devotion is required. Mistra, mother of all magic, is the... Even though you do not follow her, you feel her power resonating from the statue. You see an altar dedicated to Helm the Vigilant. Helm the Watcher is a guardian god, dedicated to the preservation of order. Many turn to him in troubled times. Make your donation to him and you'll likely feel more vigilant, more resilient to the unexpected. Your offering is accepted, but more Gale's right. The very air around the statue crackles with magic.
A stream of pure, undiluted weave. I only have to reach out, and it will carry me to Mystra, wherever she may be.
Go on then, Gale. We'll be here waiting for you when you're finished.
Time was, I'd have given my right arm for a chance to speak with Mystra again. The left one, too. Maybe a knee. Am I? You're right. I am a strong, capable wizard. And this is no more than a casual reunion with an ex-lover. My omnipotent, omniscient ex-lover. I always wonder what being nervous would feel like. I hate it. During my time locked away in Waterdeep, I prepared a quite comprehensive speech for her on the subject of our former relationship and the... Alas, recent events have rendered the majority of it moot, so I'm gonna have to improvise. Unless you have any words of wisdom to impart before I go. You'd make a fine three-dragon anti-player, you know? I think it's best I keep a cool head going into this. Approach it like a particularly high-risk round of three-dragon ante. I'll let Mistress show her flight, and then I can see how strong a chance we stand of winning the gambit. I'll only be gone for a matter of moments. The Outer Planes experience time quite differently to our... Wait for me. Please.
Gale of Waterdeep, you look well.
As do you. But I assume we're not here solely to exchange compliments. So why am I here?
You discovered what lies at the heart of the Absolute, the crown of Karsus. And you disobeyed my instruction. Why?
Because you had no right to ask that of me. You cast me out. Remember?
You were my lover, my chosen. Yet still you know so little of me. The past cannot be undone with self-pity, nor can a future be forged. Only with the truth will you see the way ahead. The fragment of magic you tried to return to me was not of my creation. It was the Karsite weave. It is a corrupted, half-born magic, wrought in the brief moment Karsus ascended to godhood. It hungers for power, just as he did, and it can never be sated. You unleashed something that would consume all magic in existence, and yet you thought only of preserving yourself.
So that's what you're scared of. With the crown of Karsus reforged, I could take control of the Karsite weave.
You can no more control the Karsite weave than a weather vane could control a storm. That it entered your body and consumed no more than your powers was a miracle. But we will not be granted another. The only reason the orb sleeps is because I have allowed it to feed on the true weave. A temporary measure, but one that will not be enough to save us. With each day that passes, the Elder Brain threatens to become a new kind of god. Its worshippers, a scourge of soulless illithids. If you will not use the orb to end this abomination, then you must find a way to separate crown and host. When you've done this, you must surrender the crown of Karsus to me.
Great ask indeed. You've given me much to think on, as you always did.
So be it. Follow the needle of your own wisdom. We shall see how truly it leads you.
The Karsite Weave. I had no idea. Do you realize what this means? The orb is no stray piece of ordinary magic. It is something entirely different. The nascent form of a new divine power. Of course, I couldn't control it. I was mortal. But once I reforge the crown, the power of a god will be mine to command. The orb will answer to me. Slim to none, I hope. Mistra has no right to prevent another ascending to the Pantheon. Only Ao can decide that. Let me assure you, Karsite Weave has no more inherent evil to it than a child in the womb, or an axe half-forged on the blacksmith's anvil. It is a tool, ready to be shaped by its wielder, by me. And you know me to be someone of reasonably sound moral judgment, don't you? Gods! It's refreshing to share the company of someone who sees things the same way I do. All we need to do is stay focused on the task at hand. Defeating that Elder Brain. After that, you can leave the rest to me.
Back for more? I don't mind, so long as you're paying.
You recall where you've smelled this beggar's rotten musk before, in Mystic Carrion's chambers. This is one of his runaway servants.
Carrion sent you? Shit. Don't think about trying anything. I'll fight back. He did? I suppose. I mean, really? Thrumbo was going to get us a boat, but I haven't heard from him since. He must be somewhere near the water. I just hope he didn't drown.
This pelvis sports colourful motley from a dismembered...
You're being arrested for theft. If you have a defense, make it now. You've convinced them.
At least things have stayed interesting.
You're being arrested for theft. If you have a defense, make it now.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
And then all will perish. So the cycle can begin anew.
That's your gherkin.
Drink, dance, and song. Tunerat's residents are known to partake in all...
You kill the rats, yes? I heard. And do not worry. Chef Revere's eyes will be kept most peeled for murderous knaves.
Long, Gale. Long enough to pursue endeavors beyond combat. If Yankee writes symphonies, craft liquors, paint frescoes. When they aren't in fierce battle with Gale, of course.
Hello, servant ape. Would you kill those rats, please?
All that's along. Await her blessing. With open arms.
Get ready to buy!
Pity those who would protect. As a fever, steer me to my core. I will bask in her febrile.
Candle Hallow's tombstones, remembering the deceased with sympathy and skill.
I reckon there wasn't much merrymaking in the hells.
Wait, maybe for the best, though. My thing.
Hello. Nice day for a walk.
Perhaps your talent lies in dancing instead.
No traps, please. Wonder what's past this.
The locked door has red text on it reading, "All are awaited, all are embraced. None shall escape." The phrase sounds familiar, but locked door has red text on it reading, "All are awaited, all are in place. None." That phrase is bar list. This place. The door with the red script remains locked.
I look like I was born